Top story tonight, Georgia Democrats are making their way to Chicago for this year's Democratic National Convention.
This is video from the United Center where delegates will gather. Georgia's delegation to next week's DNC will include more than 100 people, most of them women and most of them delegates of color. 11 Alive's Doug Richards joining us now from the newsroom with a closer look.
So Doug, you've been checking out the makeup of Georgia's delegation. What did you find out?
True story, Ron. In a year in which Democrats aim to nominate for president a woman of color, it is perhaps fitting that Georgia's delegation somewhat reflects the demographic of Kamala Harris. Georgia Democrats haven't attended in person a Democratic convention since they nominated Hillary Clinton to run in 2016. That moment had the whiff of history and the hint of a possible victory over a political newcomer named Donald Trump. This convention may be eerily similar.
We haven't had an in-person convention since 2016 in Philadelphia. I think Democrats will appreciate the opportunity to be able to celebrate, to get together, but also really just to celebrate this historic moment that we're in.
Roger Lau of the Democratic National Committee expects the energy of Kamala Harris's recently launched campaign to supercharge delegates in Chicago. An analysis of Georgia's Democratic delegation roster shows more women than men and almost twice as many delegates of color as white delegates. Black women will dominate the delegation, which is expected to deliver all of its votes to the first black woman to be nominated by a major party for president.
The crowds that we're getting at these rallies are bigger than we've had all cycle long. You know, I think that there's a great deal of enthusiasm for Democrats to come to Chicago to celebrate and to get this campaign started.
It is perhaps fitting politically that people of color will dominate Georgia's Democratic Convention delegation. The demographic is the muscle behind Georgia's Democratic politics, and they will need to turn out to vote this fall if Kamala Harris is to win Georgia's electoral votes in November, Ron.